Hello, welcome to my channel. This is going to be a reading for the sign of Gemini for the first half of February 2020. So I wanted to do the month split in half because I would like to put more videos on YouTube. So I'm going to start off with the 1st through the 15th of the month, and later I'll upload the end of the month, and we will see what's going on for Gemini for February 2020. As I was getting into the energy space for the sign of Gemini, I felt very anxious. So you may be dealing with something that has your anxiety up this month, this first half of the month. And I think it's based around something that you need to let go of. So we'll see if that comes out. We'll see what messages comes out. We're going to be pulling from the Energy Oracle card. And it's going to be different than last month's reading. So let's see what information we can get for Gemini for the first half of February. Alright, so we're starting off with the Victory card. It's the number 28, which breaks down to a 10. Let's see what else we have for Gemini. That 2 came out. We have Magician and the Mirror. The number 53 breaks down to an 8. We have Patience. Number 16 breaks down to a 7. We have Happy Family, the number 4. We have Storm Warning, the number 10. And we have the Temple Path, the number 12, which breaks down to a 3. Bottom of the deck, we have Broken Heart. So, Gemini, I did try to do a video earlier, and I kept getting distracted. So, I kind of wanted to wait until I can, silence all the outside noise and really focus on your energy. But this was at the bottom of the deck in the reading that I tried to do at first. Okay. Happy Family was also in the spread that I had laid out. I had just got to the energy cards. I didn't clarify any of them, but I know that there was something about the broken heart. This is the number 9, and something about a happy family. Maybe you're having some issues where your happy family couldn't exist together, couldn't be a happy family, and it makes you sad, or it makes someone very sad. But this broken heart energy is about something that has hurt you, or that you will be feeling sad about, unfortunately, for the first half of February. So let's go through the energy and clarify. Let's just talk about the cards we have out here already. So Victory, which is coming up, again breaks down to the number 10. This talks about the completion of a hard cycle. This talks about being successful at what it is you were setting out to accomplish. So that's good news for you, Gemini. We also have Magician in the Mirror. This talks about balancing your energy in order to manifest. You have to be grounded. You have to have all of your chakras in balance, and you have to have a focus in order to meditate or use the law of attraction, which is something that Geminis are very, very good at. The Magician in the original tarot deck is, represented by the sign of Gemini, or represents the sign of Gemini. So Geminis have this very strong ability to manifest things into their reality. And you may have to be patient about something, because patience is being asked of you for the first half of February. Maybe you're trying to manifest something and you're not seeing the fruits of your labor yet. And I'm sorry, I'm having a hard time talking this morning. You haven't seen the fruits of your labor yet, and you need to know that you'll be victorious in whatever this is, but you do need to practice patience in this situation for right now. I feel like there are angels, divine spirit working behind the scenes for your benefit. This happy family card is just a really beautiful card. It signifies a happy family. And we'll have to pull clarifying cards to see what this is in regards to. But in the positive light, it is about being completely happy and fulfilled with your family. But I really feel like it has something to do with that broken heart card. We'll just clarify and see. Right next to it, we have a storm warning. So, important thing to know about a storm is that they do pass. You may have an inkling of a feeling that something is about to happen in your lives right now, Gemini. There could be conflict here, is what I'm feeling like. Something's going to come up because I felt anxiety. And the anxiety comes from knowing already, that it's about to get a little rough. And, preparing and bracing yourself from that. When there's a storm coming, especially if you live in the South and you deal with like hurricanes and stuff, you prepare, and floods, you prepare for that storm. Once you get the information from wherever you get it from, and you know that a storm is coming, you go out and you buy your water, and weatherproof your house and all this stuff. So I feel like for the first half of February, if you are using your intuition and you feel like something's happening or about to happen, you should definitely prepare yourself for it, right? We do have closing out the energy is the temple path. This card talks about this spiritual path, that we all have our own individual journeys here on earth. This spiritual path, something that's going to be happening for you in the first half of February, is going to either put you on your path or take you further down your path. Remember that victory card is starting off the reading, but it's going to be something that happens. And whatever it is that happens, whether you perceive it to be positive or negative in your life for the first half of this month, it's definitely a part of the path that you're meant to travel, and it's definitely going to get you closer to source. You have to be able to view the situation from a higher perspective. Whether something is uncomfortable for you or not, whether it hurts you or not, you may have to um, really hone in your energy and view it from a positive perspective. For some of you, I'm feeling like this could be a financial issue. Maybe money's tight around your family situation, and you are trying to pray for, or bring in, or even work hard for more money so that you can provide for your family. And card fell. Let me get it. Okay, I had a hard time reaching that. Um, and it was the Four of Cups that fell out. Um, but I'm gonna keep shuffling because I was just talking. So I feel like it's something here. You're trying to work harder for money, or you're having a situation that's kind of troubling you as far as money goes, and as far as your family goes, or your financial situation within your home or your family. And you're trying to bring something in, but again, patience is being asked of you. Positive perspective is being asked of you, because you will have victory in the end. Let's go through and clarify these cards. So what is this victory card about for Gemini for the first half of February? We have the King of Wands. This guy, he accomplishes victories. So if you are a Gemini male, this could be talking about something that you are leading in the first half of February, and you're going to be victorious. It's something that you're setting into motion, that you're initiating action on. Let's get more information here. It's going to bring you wish fulfillment, satisfaction, happiness. That's what the Nine of Cups represents. For you female Geminis, this could be a male energy that's coming into your life if we're talking about love and romance. Or this could be someone that you're already dealing with in your life, that you've already gotten their attention, or you've already gotten a committed relationship with them. And I see happiness and fulfillment in your relationship here. I see victory in your relationship here with this King of Wands energy. King of Wands in some of my decks is represented by the phrase of the faithful husband. In case some of you were wondering, you have a beautiful family, you have a good man. He's good to you. He's good to your kids. Maybe that's who you're trying to manifest in your life. And if that's the case, if you're trying to manifest that, if that's your wish and you wish to have that fulfilled, victory here is saying that it will be fulfilled. The magician in the mirror here is saying that you do have the power to bring that into your life. Let's clarify the magician in the mirror. The important part about the magician, because I've just been focusing on the magician energy, but the mirror part is also important because this talks about seeing yourself for who you truly are, knowing that you have power. We have the Fool card. So this is a person who takes risks and who they go for what it is that they desire and want. They don't worry too much about it. They don't worry about outcomes or really stress about that type of stuff. This maybe you're trying to manifest a new beginning here, a brand new start. Let's get another card for the Fool card. The Magician. You're trying to manifest a brand new start, Gemini. You are very, very capable of doing so for this first half of February. I think that it's very important to focus on your ability to manifest for this first half of the month. I think it will do you some very, very I think it would do you a world of good, and I think that it would bring so much happiness to your life. I'm looking at all this yellow that's laid out here already in the Magician card, and the Fool card, and the Nine of Cups. That talks about the sun. That talks about happiness. Let's see what patience is referring to for you, Gemini. What's this patience card about, please? We have the Eight of Pentacles. So this talks about working hard, really trying to perfect your craft. If your craft is going to be manifesting something, I feel like you should work on it. I'm a Gemini, and I had an idea here where I was going to script, write down in my journal every day about this thing that I want to bring into my life. And so every day I'm going to make it a priority to give myself some time to work on this. And then you see all these pentacles. So this person works on these pentacles, one at a time. It really focuses, he has no other distractions around him, and he's really focused. And that's how you bring in positive energy, or that's how you accomplish a goal, by focusing on it and working hard at it. So I definitely feel like the key here with this clarifying the patience card is to work hard at it and then wait for your results, and be patient while you wait for your results, because you also have help behind the scenes. Look at this, a brand new opportunity here. It could be in regards to work here. So maybe some of you are having financial issues when it comes to, being able to take care of and provide for your family. And you want this new start. You want to maybe do something that you love, that you're passionate about. I feel like the key here is to be patient. Maybe you have been patient, but be patient a little while longer. You do have a new opportunity coming in here when it comes to work. Keep putting your resume out there. Keep trying. Keep improving and working on your skill. See, tell me about the happy family. Look, maybe some of you are manifesting a happy family. The Ace of Cups is a beautiful card. It's one of my favorites. It talks about new love coming in. I'm seeing it for a lot of you. You have a new beginning coming in, and it's something that you've been working on manifesting. So that's beautiful. Some of you want a happy family. Don't we all? Well, most of us do. And I feel like you're going to be gifted that. Look what's at the bottom of the deck, the Ten of Cups. This is a very positive month for you, Gemini. Something beautiful can be going on here. Let's get another card for the happy family card. I don't even want to clarify anymore because that tells us all that we need to know right there. But the Four of Swords came out, so this is good. This is, again, just a focus on focusing, manifesting. Make sure you're getting plenty of rest and rejuvenation to prepare yourself. We talked about preparation, so Prepare yourself for this beautiful, fulfilling opportunity that comes in. You already have the Fool card, which is like the biggest signifier in the tarot deck of a new beginning. It's the 0, it's the first card in the tarot. And the Magician, which is the second card, but it's listed as the number 1 in the tarot. That's new beginning written all over it. Then you have these aces, which signify new beginning. You have your Ace of Wands, and you have your Ace of Cups. So you do have something coming in here. For some of you, it's new love. Plain and simple, clear as day. For some of you, you're manifesting a new job opportunity. Again, with you being patient and focusing on your skills and perfecting your craft, you have this new opportunity here to do something or start something that's going to bring you emotional fulfillment, which is beautiful. Maybe a lot of you have been praying for this, which is why the Temple Path shows up at the end of the deck or the end of the spread. You've been praying for this. You've been hoping and wishing. I see the wish fulfillment card here. I see the Four of Swords, which talks about that as well. So let's see what's going on with the storm warning. Because Geminis, we do not have time for that this month. But let's see. It's for our own good. What's the storm warning about? Something's going to stress us out. I feel like you know something's coming. Or you will know, before it comes. You will know it's coming. I don't see the Tower yet. I don't want to speak too soon, but you will know that it's coming. Or you will worry that something's coming. The Nine of Swords talks about worrying and, not being able to sleep because you're so anxious. One thing that I have learned, because Nine of Swords is like, it's air sign energy, so it's like Gemini, Libra, Aquarius written all over it. We think a lot. And sometimes, our thoughts can race before bedtime and we're up for an extra 3 hours and, have to go to work the next morning. So I definitely feel like you should make it a point to keep your energy clear and clean for the first half of this month and try not to worry so much. Everything works out. We have a Page of Cups. So some of you, small group, I'm just hearing this, so I'm going to say a small group of you are worried about getting pregnant or worried that you can't get pregnant or worried because you want to get pregnant and you're trying to get pregnant. The Page of Cups, let's see, that talks about messages of emotional fulfillment. Maybe someone sends you a message that worries you. Look what's at the bottom of the deck again. It all works out. Okay, so don't worry. Don't worry. But let's get one more card on this Page of Cups. Tell me more about the Page of Cups for Gemini first half of February. The Moon card. Yep, your intuition here, right? Maybe it's something, big group of you. There's something that's going to come to you intuitively for the first half of the month. And when you get this information, you may start to worry. Okay? The Moon card and the Page of Cups, especially together, signifies a strong intuition, a strong sense of intuition. I'm surprised that the High Priestess is not out here. Yeah. So this signifies, as you've been praying, you've been going within, you've been on this spiritual path, trying to bring in this happiness into your life, and you get some type of information for you. It's either right as you get ready to go to bed or in your dreams or something of that nature. Some message is going to come to you, but I feel like it's going to be a positive message. I really do. Tell me about the Temple Path. Too many cards. So we're going to try this again. If they come back out, they come back out. Tell me about the Temple Path, please. Tell me about the Temple Path. They want to come out in clumps, but let's take it slow. Tell me about the Temple Path, please. take this one. We have Judgment. You see this big old angel on this card. The Temple Path is about spirituality, so I definitely feel like this is just honing in on the fact that something comes to you, spiritually from the divine. This is not something to be afraid of. It's beautiful when spirit speaks to you in the 3D. For most people, it does not come through as an audible voice, but it comes through as a gut feeling and intuition. And I feel like that's happening for you for the first half of January. I'm sorry, February, Gemini. Tell me more. Tell me about the Judgment card, please. Your Knight of Wands. He did come out when all those cards fell out earlier. So it could be about this person. This is probably a fire sign or someone with a lot of fire in their chart or a lot of fire in their personality. This person could have been in and out of your life, and now they choose to come back in. Some of you want this person to come back in because you were dealing with a broken heart when it came to them, right? So this person's coming, rushing back in, and they're asking for a second chance. That can be what the Judgment card is about. You've gained some spiritual wisdom, so some of you, I feel like, want a brand new, fresh start, fresh beginning, and you don't want to deal with this Knight of Wands anymore. Let's get another card for the Knight of Wands. This person doesn't want to let you go. They want to hold on to you for whatever reason. Let's get more information here. Yeah, they have a strong fear of letting you go. Maybe you've been through a lot with this person and they're back for their second chance. Now, for some of you, it's very possible that you will be reconciling with this person. But for some of you, you're trying to, do something different. And this person feels that you are trying to do something different, so they don't want to let you go. Let's get some oracle cards. Let's do love first because there's something here about romance. What will Gemini be experiencing for the first half of February? For Gemini, please. Let's just do 3 of these. We have flirt. Extend your lighthearted energy to others. I definitely feel like that's like new love energy, We are healing family issues with someone. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. Passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. Make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. To me, that card in this deck always makes me think of the Eight of Pentacles, which we already had out here. I definitely feel like also with this Ace of Wands, you're doing something or pursuing either a work situation or a project or an opportunity that you're very passionate about, or a person that you're very passionate about. Again, if you're watching readings, you may be very, very aware that the energies are interchangeable. So if this is not you, this could be the person opposite of you in your life, or this could be someone around you. Whatever the case may be, I feel like someone's going to be putting effort into healing a situation, into, healing themselves, or into healing someone that, hurt them with that broken heart here. If it's this Knight of Wands energy over here, let me see if I can clear up the messages before we move on. If you're dealing with this Knight of Wands energy here that you've been through a lot with, this person wants to start over with you. They want to heal. They want a new start. They want a new everything. They want it to be fun again. They want it to be lightweight again. Now, depending on what kind of damage this person has done, that may be possible for some of you Geminis. It may not be possible for some of you Geminis. So if this is not your situation, if that's not the case for you, you know that you're not taking any X back. then there is a situation here within a family. If you are already within a family, you know, we have the happy family card, we had a new beginning. I feel like it's just going to be a new cycle of fresh energy after a bump in the road or after something that comes up in the first half of February or something that you're dealing with in the first half of February. Maybe it came up prior to the 1st through the 15th, but it's something here and you are getting some intuitive information about it. You are trying to manifest a change in this situation or a new beginning in this situation, and that works out for you, Gemini. Let's get more oracle cards here. This card says to let yourself receive. Allow others to give you loving care. Receive without guilt or apology. Gemini. Have a helpful person. Someone wants to help you. Think of whom that might be and initiate contact. Bottom of the deck says to dream big. Let go of small thoughts about yourself. See yourself succeeding. So, Gemini, I'm going to get a Moonology card for you. And we are going to attempt to wrap up this reading. For the sign of Gemini, first half of February. We have nothing is yet set in stone, mutable moon. The energy or the situation is changeable. Again, with the something coming in via your intuition. Bottom of the deck, new moon in Pisces, it says to meditate and contemplate. So we've already seen that energy as well, right? With the Four Swords saying to hone in on that energy, work at that energy, work on manifesting, and you will be able to. Nothing is set in stone. If you're heartbroken, you will not be heartbroken forever. If you're struggling financially, you're not going to struggle financially forever. Things are always changing. Things always have the ability to change. Nothing is set in stone for you, Gemini. I want to maybe look at some possible changes you could be experiencing here with this deck. And then move on. This is for Gemini, first half of January, 1st through the 15th. What changes will Gemini be experiencing or going through for the 1st through the 15th of February? Decisions. You'll have a decision to make here, Gemini. I want to get another card. Gemini, 1st through 15th. We have joined in. So I definitely feel like you'll have to make a decision about if you're wanting to work with someone, if you're wanting to deal with someone. You do have a helpful person in your midst. So you are having to, make a decision in regards to if you want to maybe allow this person into your life, if you want to co-create with this person. Let's get one more. For Gemini. Adult children. Well, that card can mean a lot of different things. Adult children. It can mean that you're dealing with someone who is a grown-ass child, which no one likes to do. But let's read out of the book for the adult children. This card comes to you because of changes involving your children who are now grown. Usually it signals that an adult child has moved away from home, is getting married, or is off at college or with other family members. Regardless of the circumstances, this change is eliciting strong feelings of grief as the parenting part of your life now shifts. You drew this card because there is a void that needs to be filled with new, meaningful projects and activities. In some cases, this card means that you are the once child who is now grown. Perhaps you or your family still sees you as a child or adolescent. In these cases, you're being guided to view yourself as a responsible adult and to work well with your family to view you that way as well. Additional meaning: seeking counseling, help for adult children of alcoholic issues, a child who acts mature beyond his or her years, planning for your child's future. Okay, so we did have the family card here. Some of you could be, meeting with someone, planning for your child's future, maybe setting up, a fund or a savings account for them to have when they're older. Maybe you are trying to agree to do this with the father or the mother of your child, and you're wanting their help and participation on building this nest egg for your children because your intuition has woken you up in the middle of the night telling you you need to prepare for any type of possibilities. Now, we had that storm warning come through, right? You never know when a storm is going to come. If you live in the South, you know that there is no telling. It can be a beautiful, beautiful day, and then by 3 o'clock in the afternoon, it's a storm and it's gray and it's ugly and you can't go outside and it's flooding by 6. So you never know what can happen. I feel like your guide will let you know that something is coming and that you need to prepare yourself. And so that's for a group of you. You need to know that nothing is set in stone, so you should prepare your children, if you can, if you have the resources to, you should definitely prepare. Maybe that's something that you're worrying about because you're worrying. Because some of you have this situation where you're waiting for employment or you're looking for a job and you're worried that you're not going to be able to provide a nice future for your children. You will be. Don't worry. You will be able to. I feel like that's it, but I'm being pulled. And I like to go into the direction in which I am pulled. So I'm going to get one of these oracle cards, and if I need to clarify, that will be it for your reading, Gemini. So let's see. Let's close out the reading for the sign of Gemini for February 1st through the 15th. This card says to connect with Gaia, and that just means to be in nature. Maybe go outside, sit outside, do some meditating outside, plant a tree, plant some flowers. Do your spiritual thing outside. Do your prayers outside if it's nice outside, if it's not too cold, or if it's not too rainy. Maybe go outside at night, and stare at the moon. The moon was really, really beautiful last night. And it was like this kind of moon, but it was like this way. It was just like a half moon, but a way that I've really never seen it like that before. So it was really a sight to see. So let's get one card on this connect with Gaia. Okay, this one. We have the Page of Cups. You see how he's outside in this card painting? Maybe do your art outside or your project, work on your project outside, or maybe you're working on an outdoor project. Making something beautiful, I feel like it could be planting or gardening. It could be just like, sprucing up your patio space or your backyard or whatever the case may be. You're doing something outside to improve the beauty of the environment, Gemini. So that is going to be your reading for February. I hope that it helps. I will be doing the second half of February soon. So please come back and look at that video. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Take care.